Hey there, and welcome. If you're trying to navigate the giant galaxy of artificial intelligence, you're definitely going to need a guide. Well, today we're looking at a brand new one called Grok. And trust me, this guide has a serious personality.
So right out of the gate, you need to know that Grok's whole vibe is inspired by the legendary sci-fi book The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What does that mean? It means it's designed to be witty, maybe a little rebellious, and definitely have a sense of humor. It's a huge shift from the kind of neutral, almost sterile personality we see in other AIs.
So first things first, let's meet our guide. What or who is Grok, really? The trick is to think of it less like a simple tool and more like a character. Okay, so on paper, Grok is an AI assistant from the company XAI. Its entire mission is built on three main pillars: being helpful, being truthful, and sparking curiosity. So the goal isn't just to spit out answers, it's to actually help you go on a journey and really get your head around some complex stuff.
And this is where Grok really starts to go its own way. You know how a lot of AIs have these really heavy content filters? Well, Grok is going for what its creators call maximal truth-seeking. It's built to handle those spicier questions that other AIs might just dodge. And it does all of this while wrapping its answers in this fun, witty personality. Think something like Jarvis from Iron Man.
All right, so you're probably a little intrigued by now. How do you actually get on board and try this thing out? Let's get into the practical side of things, actually getting access to Grok.
Basically, you've got two main options here. You can start with Grok 3, which is the free version. Now, it has some usage limits, but it's the perfect way to kick the tires and see what it's all about. Then, if you want more power and all the advanced features, you can upgrade to the subscription-based Grok 4.
And it is super accessible. You can use Grok on the web, either at its own site or right through x.com. Plus, there are dedicated apps for both iOS and Android. So it doesn't matter if you're at your desk or out and about, your guide is always right there with you.
Okay, now for the really exciting part: Grok's Toolbox. What are the standout features that make this thing such a powerful guide for your explorations? First up, we've got a feature that is a total game changer, especially for accessibility. If you are just sick and tired of typing out these long, super detailed prompts, Grok has a simple solution. Just talk to it.
It's called voice mode, and you can find it on the mobile apps. It lets you have these natural, spoken conversations that just feel way more intuitive than a normal text chat. Honestly, it makes talking to an AI feel less like you're using a program and a lot more like you're just talking to an actual assistant.
And here's another killer feature. It's deep integration with the social media platform X. It's so simple. You can find any post, any profile, or any link on X, share it directly with Grok, and boom, you get an instant summary or analysis. It's an incredibly powerful way to plug into real-time conversations and get instant context on, well, anything. Trending topics, big debates, breaking news, you name it.
But, and this is important, Grok is way more than just a chatbot. It has this whole suite of versatile tools built right in. Sure, it can search the web for current info, but it can also execute programming code, it can run data analysis, and it can even read and summarize files you upload, like a PDF. This is what turns it from just a conversation partner into a seriously powerful analytical assistant.
And this right here, this might be its most crucial advantage. A lot of other AIs have a knowledge cutoff date, right? Their understanding of the world is basically frozen in the past. Grok doesn't have that. It's connected to the live internet, so it's constantly updating its knowledge. That means you can ask it about something that happened 5 minutes ago and actually get a relevant answer.
So, you're ready to start your first chat. To make that first experience go as smoothly as possible, let's go over a few simple, let's call them rules of the galaxy for talking with Grok.
To get the best results, my advice is to start simple. Ask some direct, factual questions just to get a feel for its style. Then maybe test its analytical side. Ask for step-by-step help with a math problem. And you've absolutely got to use that unique connection to X to get some real-time insights. And of course, just like with any guide, you've got to steer clear of disallowed activities.
And this brings up a really important point about safety, because even though Grok is all about that maximal truth-seeking, it still operates within some very strict safety guidelines. The key difference is that it aims to give you information without being preachy or moralizing about it in its responses.
So we end with this question, don't we? An AI with a bit of a rebellious streak and a real sense of humor, is that the ultimate helpful guide for exploring the world of information? Or is it just a witty distraction? Well, there's only one way to find out. You've got to try it for yourself. Happy exploring.